ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, जे तिन्ही देवांचे जन्मस्थान, जे तिन्ही देवांचे जन्मस्थान, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे. अकार तो ब्रह्मा, उकार तो विष्णु, अकार तो ब्रह्मा, उकार तो विष्णु, मकार महेशा जाणी येता, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे. ऐसे तिन्ही देव जेथुनी उत्पन्न, ऐसे तिन्ही देव जेथुनी उत्पन्न, तुहा गजानना माय बापा, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे. तुका म्हण ऐसी आहे वेदवाणी, तुका म्हण ऐसी आहे वेदवाणी, पहावी पुराणी व्यासाची या, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान. अच्युतानंता श्रीधर माधवा, अच्युतानंता श्रीधर माधवा, देवादिदेवा पांडुरंगा, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे. कृष्ण विष्णु हरी गोविंद वमना, कृष्ण विष्णु हरी गोविंद वमना, देवादिदेवा नारायण, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार. मुकुंदा मुरारी प्रद्युम्न केशवा, मुकुंदा मुरारी प्रद्युम्न केशवा, नाम सदाशिवा शांत रूपा, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान. रूपातीत हरी दाखवी सगुण, रूपातीत हरी दाखवी सगुण, निरंतर ध्यान करी नामा, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान गणेशाचे चेतिनी देवांचे जन्मस्थान चेतिनी देवांचे जन्मस्थान ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे.
Shree Mataji. Hello everyone. Good morning. Today it is very exciting, and today it is very joy giving that we were able to connect today. And today's session is special because we will be connecting on very basic level. We will be diving why students have some problems, students face some issues while doing their, while pursuing their careers, and what are the very subtle problems that today's student face. And this is very important because students are the building blocks of our future. And we then decided that we will be conducting a session that is entirely dedicated to people who are pursuing careers and people who are getting ready to get their jobs and go into corporates. So it is entirely dedicated to students, but any and everyone can see this session, can join this session, and it is very we will be very pleased if you people can can relate, can join these sessions, and can gain something out of it. So before starting, let me just announce that on this particular YouTube channel, we are already having some sessions in Hindi, and that are daily sessions that we conduct. And these sessions are, the timings are morning 8 a.m., afternoon 4:15, and then in evening 7:45. So these three are self-realization sessions in which the basics of our subtle system that we have, the chakra system, we will be explaining that, and then followed by self-realization. Apart from that, we have one more session that we conduct every day, 5:30. That is a deep meditation session, 5:30 p.m. And people who have already who are, who learned their basics and who feel something, some vibrations flowing. We will be learning more about vibrations going forward. But people who at least know their basics in Sahaja Yoga can join and can enjoy the online meditation session that we have every day. So, without further ado, let us dive into the session today. So, first of all, why did we need this session? Um, First of all, I am working in corporate for quite some time, and what I saw is there is need to there are some problems that are need to be addressed, and people don't really talk about these problems that students or corporate people face, and it is taken very lightly, taken very in a pedestrian way, that people shrug off these problems, and it is never, it may be small, but then it is never people don't cater to these problems. So we thought that there is a need to have a session in which we answer students about these problems and how you can correct and how you can overcome these issues with Sahaj Yoga. So we will be talking about stress and how to balance life and your total well-being. People talk about, you have to do meditation, go in yoga sessions and go this here and there. But then why are we going this? Why do we need this? People should understand that. It's just like your course, right? If you don't understand a concept through and through, you will not be able to answer every question. You can mug up the answers, but then you can answer, you know, with the concept, applying the logic behind it. So we will be learning about how to do that through Sahaj Yoga. And we will also be learning that there is no other way apart from Sahaj Yoga that can deal with your problems at very subtle level, very at the very root. So we will be talking about that as well. So what is the issue? We are talking about there are problems, there are issues, but what is that? So the problem is currently students face, apart from their studies, are the problem that mainly arises due to the competition environment that they have, and due to the expectations also. There is a lot of expectation that we have from our children, from our siblings, and from our friends. But some of those expectations are unrealistic, and that leads to a kind of intimidation, a kind of fear inside the person, and they keep self-doubting themselves all the time because the expectations are very high. Also, apart from expectation, when students can't do something, like students are not able to recall something, learn something, or do well in their exams or anywhere else, what happens is it develops inferiority inside the students, which lead to lot of subtle issues. The child will not be able to express it to their parents, to their friends. Sometimes it happens that the children or the students or anybody, not only students, people are grown up, but then they also find it really hard to communicate their problems because of maybe the expectations of others, or maybe people are not capable to understand them. And this is the problem current students have, that the communication of their issue is not happening very well. And also the problem that they are, consulting the problem with, maybe they are parents or friends or teachers or maybe anyone. they are not able to give them the solution, because they are not able to relate with the problem, because they have never faced it. So they are not able to give you any solutions. So this for this due to this sorry due to this, there are a lot more tension, and it leads to very subtle problems. First, I have experienced is inferiority complex. People develop inferiority complex, and they tend to keep saying sorry all the time. Some people say sorry all the time because of their inferiority complex. Other thing, that due to inferiority complex, they develop self-doubt. That is very dangerous. If you have self-doubt, then half of your efforts that you are doing will go in vain, because you are not even confident on yourself. And um, apart from self-doubt, apart from inferiority complex, they initially will have a dry nature, which will lead to a distance from emotionally, a distance from your friends, families, and everyone that couldn't understand you at that point of time when you needed them, because you were not in a state to understand that they are not able to relate to the problem. So these are problems, the pressure due to competitions, and the whether I will be able to do this. I want to do this, but am I capable enough to do this? These all questions will arrive, and it leads to, first of all, what it leads to is wastage of your time. It will waste a lot of your time, trust me. And if your time is gone, then eventually you will feel more depressed that we don't have time to do this and that. It is not because of you, it is because of the issue that is not addressed properly. So once we get down to the root of your issue, that why you are facing this issue, why there is so much confusion inside your head, if that is clear, then you will be able to focus everywhere, not only studies. Studies are very important, but then you will be able to grow in every aspect. You will be able to grow in activities, in you will be having a cheerful personality. So again, these issues result in these the subtle root of the issues result in these many problems that we have: lack of self confidence, lack of memory, and yeah, your attention is hampered. First, if you have thoughts, and if you are having thoughts that are against yourself, like you're doubting yourself, so your attention will divert from studies um to that thought, that I will not be able to do this, maybe I can't do this. Some students have this kind of a perception that uh, some people are born genius, some people have naturally good at everything, but it is not so. The thing is, attention plays very important role in everything you do. If you have attention towards cooking, attention towards playing basketball, so you will be good at that. But if you are not attentive towards studies, then naturally you will not be good at that. So attention plays a lot of importance. So your attention will become weak if you have stress, if you have low self confidence. It will lead to lack of memory. Your memory uh, will be affected, and it will you will become restless. You will not be able to think that what in life should I do. Like, you will be having questions that why I exist. I have people, in past, my friends and families that were my age, that keep kept asking question, why are we here, what is the purpose? Because the thing is, you have so low self confidence that you are not able to cater to the fact that um, there are things that we can also do, right? And there are anything and everything you can do. But the thing is, due to these issue, you will become impatient, you will have irritation, and to every answer to your parents, whether it is your friends, you will have a aggression, because you don't know what the issue is with you. So what you will do, you will just hide behind an aggression, and it is kind of a deceiving thing to do, that why should we tell them? And because they will not be able to understand, so better get the irritation on them and get the anger on them. So, but this is not the solution of this. So another thing, if you keep people, students especially, and people who are studying, they have a constant thing to compare themselves from other students. And in today's era, sorry, it is not only the studies, various things also affect that, like fashion in the sense, and people who are wearing some kind of clothes and jewelries and whatnot. So if you are doing these kinds of things, naturally the attention would be diverted, because we have a limited amount of decisions that we make in one day. And then if you are doing multitasking, then your attention will get also diverted. But there are not only studies, there are a lot more factors that affect today's students' health and mental health, especially competition. And people are also worried about looks, how people are how people are seeing them. So these all factor leads to stress, and after stress you will have constant, you will have a new thing popping up, new issue popping up in your life. Anxiety is the most common thing that we have today, not only students, in every age group. Anxiety is the one common thing that we have seen. People are so anxious about themselves, how they look, or how they are working, or am I good enough, things like that. Validation people are seeking a lot more in these days, which is not necessary. If you are doing that, you are eventually not a free person, right? So anxiety leads to tension leads to loss of sleep. And then if you are not sleeping well, aggression, irritation, and you will not be able to feel like, I don't want to talk to anybody. You will feel like that. So also OCD. OCD is a very it's a found like these all, the above four are the foundation kind of OCD. So people are having OCD very, quite some people have OCD, I guess. I don't know the percentage, but it is very concerning also. Like, we are normalizing and accepting that people can have OCD. But see, the person who is struggling wants to get out of it, but doesn't know how, right? So that's why today's session is very important, that we acknowledge that due to the negligence, or due to the fact that you didn't get a right guidance, how to get free from this, these issues, you didn't have the right person to reach out to, this will eventually pile up and get to a point that you will be a different personality. And due to that, you will have bad habits also. You will find an escape. You will not able to face yourself or face the problems that you have. You want an escape that will be through drinking, smoking, and eventually drinking, smoking, we all know, leads to medical conditions and whatnot. So this is a very, serious topic. It is not a topic that you can um, be relaxed about. Like, on the long run, if you have these issues, this is concerning, right? So we want to stop it at the first symptom. What was the first symptom? That first you can, communicate, at least your acknowledge your problem, that I have these problems, and there is absolutely no shame in acknowledging that um, you have anxiety, or maybe you have depression, or you are thinking too much, you are an overthinker. It is absolutely fine. You can first accept that I have these and I want to get rid of these, because that's the way. After removing these things from your life, you will be able to enjoy more. So how do we do that? Basically, how to first we acknowledge. First step is we accept it that we have these. Now I want to get rid of these. Now we are not sure how to, right? So people say that, चिंता मत करो या फिर सोचो मत ज्यादा, पर कैसे? How to do this? It is not very simple. It is very simple to say that don't think, and everything will be all right. But it is not really simple to implement it. So here comes Sahaja Yoga, right? How to remove stress. So you can remove stress temporarily. Temporary aid is through exercise, through humor, through music, through dance. And if you pay attention on these four are just diverting your attention from your problem. And suppose I am getting some stress at my workplace and regarding my work, and if I just, watch a movie, suppose comedy movie or any kind of movie, I will forget about that problem that I was having on my work. Temporary. It's a temporary solution. Once the movie is over, I will be having those thoughts back, right? So these are the temporary solution. But if you want to get rid of this, and at the root level, like if you want to be free from this, free is the right word. So if you want to be free from this, meditation is the only way you can do that. And through meditation, how we can do that, we will be discussing in the next slides. So what is meditation? Basically, nowadays, especially in today's modern times, there are many people who are teaching meditation, who will, say to you, get this course, get that course, and, and just get money out of you. And that is very wrong, because you will not have anything, any benefit or anything good to take from that. So first we have to acknowledge that today, sitting today in this session, we don't have the solution, right? How can we cater to our problems? But after this session, you will be having a clear cut scientific solution how to deal with your problems and how to help others. There are times that your friends would be relying on you, and you will not be able to help, and you will feel guilty about it, that my friend is in need and I can't able to help them. So What is meditation? Meditation is just keeping your attention on your soul. Meditation is union with your own cosmic energy. So, meditation is the only way to grow. And if you have seen also stereotypes, meditation people do meditation in quiet place. They keep themselves hidden in earlier times. They keep themselves hidden in a cave and they meditate. But then the essence of it is you have to be silent from inside, right? Silent from inside meaning that you should have control over your thoughts. If you want to think, then you can start thinking, and if you don't want to think, you should have that control over yourself, that I don't want to think, so now just rest, just be silent, right? So if you are doing any kind of meditation, you should have this state. And if you don't have control over your thoughts, then that is not the right place, right? And this control doesn't happen rationally. This control you will have only through self realization. What is the term self realization? It is self awareness of who we are. First of all, we have to acknowledge that what we are, like, forget about studies, forget about your other thoughts that are currently you are having about, also about this session. Whatever thoughts you are having, just forget about it. First, think that what are we supposed to do? Okay, so firstly, you have to acknowledge that we are more than this body. All right, we are more than this body. We are not this body, we are controlling this body, right? I'm not the hand, I'm controlling the hand. I'm telling the hand to pick this up, to drop this or pull this. But I am not the hand because I am making the decision. And second, what purpose we are having? The only purpose we have is to get our self-realization and enjoy. Enjoy ourselves, enjoy others. That's the only thing. So through meditation only you can do that. So that's the essence of meditation, that you should have a state in which you are joyful and you are at silence. You have solution of all your problems. So meditation is being in the present. And because all the time, even now also, if you see yourself, even now also you are thinking something, maybe about this session, maybe about your past, or maybe you're thinking that this kind of session I have attended. These are all thoughts, and eventually they will not they will not have any benefit on your life. So meditation is keeping yourself in present. If you are in present, you will be having the time of your life. Like, you will be able to enjoy everything. You will be able to study well. You will be able to um, get the things right in your life if you are in present. Okay, so now let's talk about how emotionally we are benefited by meditation, especially Sahaja Yoga meditation. Now, the thing is, if I talk about meditation, and any meditation, like even if you do, you close your eyes and you take deep breath, and then just release it, let it out. So you will feel calm, right? So even doing just the basic thing like inhaling and exhaling can make you feel good. Then How about we, work on your subtle system, work on yourself through self realization, and that could make your life much more easier, much more enjoyable, right? So the thing is, currently, what we do, we have an aggression depression kind of a cycle in our life. Okay, how that works? Suppose I am a student, right? And I go to a coaching class for maybe IIT, right? So if they schedule some kind of test every week. So if on that test someday I'm in the top 5, suppose, so I will be happy for sure, but then I would be having a sense of proud. And in healthy way it is good, but then too much proud leads to aggression. Like you look down on people, there are certain problems that happens on long run. I'm not saying necessarily everyone does that, but then these are the problems in long run people have. Like they look down on others. People also tend to separate their friend groups. Like if I'm doing well, I will be having a circle that does well or something like that. Many issues are there. So this is the aggression kind of cycle. Will you will be full of yourself. That is the correct way, the correct description to go about it. You will be full of yourself. You will feel that, I am something special and everything is for me. So that is also an extreme way of thinking. If suppose you are not doing well, next week you didn't do well on that test, extreme reaction would be happening because you have reacted extremely when you are doing good. Extreme happiness, extreme um, proud that you had. Now, all that because you did something that is, extreme, you will be having a kind of depression, or you not necessarily depression, but then you will be having a feeling, oh my god, what people will think of me. And last week I excelled, and last week I bragged about it also, but then I didn't do well this time. What people will think of me, what teachers will think of me. So this kind of a circle cycle that we have happens all the time. If you see yourself, you will know better that this kind of problem is there. Not necessarily problem, it is an emotional jump from extremely happy to extremely sad or something like that. Now, how meditation helps that? Okay, so what meditation does is to give you a peace of mind. How? First, it silences your thoughts, and you will be able to see things rationally, and also you will be able to see the present. Like, okay, I did well, that's good. Because my goal is to crack IIT, I did well, so I'm doing well. Now I have to progress more. So that kind of thinking you will be having rather than to, enjoy, you should enjoy. Not saying that you should not enjoy. You have worked hard for it, you should enjoy. But to be able to recognize that, okay, I'm doing well, and then, okay, I need to work hard. And this time I didn't do well, so I need to work hard. In both the cases, you need to work hard. So that kind of temperament develops, and you will have a peace of mind. Even though people are teasing you, even though people are making fun of you, you will be having a peace of mind that I know myself. I have accomplished many things in my life, and I can do this as well. So this kind of emotional stability, emotional, state that you give yourself is only through meditation. This is not a rational thing that you can do by just only thinking. So what is unique about Sahaj Yoga? As I said, there are a lot more, in the market. If you go, there is a lot of many people are doing meditation courses, sessions, and usually 99% of time people are not benefited in, those courses that some of the people um, are scheduling. Okay, so what? Why are we not satisfied? First, we are not satisfied because our problems are not catered. We are not satisfied because the issues that we have were not solved. Okay. So what is unique about Sahaj Yoga? Sahaj Yoga, Sahaj comes from a word that is very interesting. Okay. So Saha means in Hindi, Saha means self. Okay. Saha means self and Ja means to born with. There is a power inside you. You are empowered from your birth. You are born with that. You just don't recognize it, and you just don't want to accept that I am powerful. Okay, so there is a power inside you, and once that power increases, that once you recognize the power and once you empower yourself more, you will have your problems solved. So, knowledge wise, you can diagnose your own problems, and you can, there are ways and methods, because this is also a science. Sahaj Yoga is also a science. It is meta science, as stated by Russian scientists. So, you have to learn the basics, learn it also. Not learn it, you have to be um, familiar with certain things in Sahaj Yoga, with yourself basically. You have to know yourself better through Sahaj Yoga. So, knowledge wise, you can diagnose your own self. There are no side effects, and then it is there is no effort needed. Like, you don't need to raise your hands and do this mudra and do that. No efforts needed. Because the thing is, people will ask why it is, if no efforts needed, what is the point of that? People will ask that, because that's the kind of brain or thought process that we have in today's world. But the thing is, um if you see, like, if you know yourself better, right, you will know what problem I have and how to cure it. Then how it is effort, how it is taking effort, right? It is spontaneous because it's an energy, and it is not just saying, people are saying nowadays that energies matter, and we will be, we will be connecting with the people that have the similar kind of energy that we have. These are all kind of things that people are talking nowadays, vibe and all. But on on a very basic level, subtle level, what vibe is your own aura that you are projecting, right? And these all things, when you get to know it, you will know yourself better and you will be able to find solutions of your problem. And the last point is that it's a verifiable process. Verifiable how? You can experience it on the palm and on various, like on top of your head, on your palms, on your hands, you will experience it. So it's verifiable, and it is very peaceful. And once your mind is, mind get rid of the other unnecessary things that you have, then you will automatically have the solution. Like, you will see yourself as a third person. Like, if I'm doing this thing wrong and I'm doing, uh, I'm constantly doing this and that I should not do this, right? This kind of thinking develops when you work yourself, work on yourself through Sahaja Yoga. So now we can experience it. As shown in the chart, it is, we have these centers, and you will get to know about these center in our coming sessions also. And daily we are conducting the sessions in Hindi. In that also we explain that, like, these are the centers, and the energy that is passing through the center is your energy that you are born with. And it is not just, I'm saying that to just metaphorically, I'm not saying, it is there. It is an actualization. It is not just a lip service. It is an actualization that you have. So this energy crosses through your, all the subtle centers that we have, and then passes through your fontanelle bone area that is placed over here. Also, if you can, relate, if I say this, maybe you can relate better. There are some, cartoons, or you can say there are some animations also that in other cultures also, there are some animations that have this similar, not accurate, but similar kind of representation, that we have energy inside us, and then we can channelize that energy, and then we can do everything. Okay, so let's experience that. So first I need you to sit in a comfortable position, and if you are comfortable to sit on the ground, you can sit and keep your hands like this in the photo. And yeah, and if you are sitting on the chair, you can keep your hands like that. And after that, step one would be, and first of all, sit in an environment which is quiet, if possible. Then, if not possible, then it's completely fine. Sit in an environment that is quiet. Why? Because you have thoughts. Even now, also, you are thinking something, right? Now, if the surrounding environment is also chaotic, be able to understand, right? So, sit in an environment that is quiet, if possible. Sit comfortably and just relax. Relax yourself. We will be having this experience of our lifetime. So just relax yourself. First step would be, you have to keep your left hand, okay, on your lap, right hand on your heart. And we would be saying some affirmations here. And you have to keep your eyes closed at that time. We are just going through the steps. We are not doing anything right now. We are just keeping ourselves familiar. What are the steps? All right. Next step is, you have to keep your right hand. We will do everything from our right hand. We would be keeping your right hand like this. Bend your head a little, and then we would be saying some affirmation here. Okay. Third step would be, we will be keeping our right hand on top of our head. Your center part of your palm, you should keep it on your head. The a little, grown bone is there. That is the fontanelle bone. You have to keep it on that and press it a little. And we would be saying some affirmations here. Okay. And then after that, what we will do, we will keep our hand like this, a little above our head, and we will see if something is coming out of our head or not. And we will see from our other hand also. Okay. If you have any doubt regarding this, don't worry. I will be saying these steps also, how you need to, where you need to keep your hands and all. One request from my side, If you are doing this, right, you are new to this, please do it with a mindset that I have to do something for my problems. All right. I want to acknowledge my problems and issues that I have, and I want to get rid of these. Okay. And I will do it sincerely. That is the one request. Please do it with all your heart. It doesn't matter where you sit, on chair, on your like bed, on your ground, doesn't matter. Please do it with your heart because it is very essential. Just keep nagging or keep complaining about your problems doesn't solve it. All right. So just do it very sincerely. Okay. Okay. Now sit comfortably, everyone. Just take deep breath. Keep your eyes shut and take deep breath 3 times. Now keep your right hand on your heart. Here you have to say, Mother, I'm not this body. I'm not ego. I'm not conditionings. I am pure soul. Mother, I am pure soul. Now keep your right hand on your forehead. Bend your head a little. Here you have to say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Because, knowingly, unknowingly, we are holding grudge against someone. Don't remember them. Just say, I forgive everyone. Mother, I forgive myself also because there are mistakes that I may not have done. I forgive myself completely. Now this hand, keep it on top of your head. Mother, please give me my self-realization. You have to ask it with bottom of your heart. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Keep your hand above your head. Lift it a little and just see, do you feel something coming out of your own head? Now keep your right hand on your lap. See from your left hand also. Is something coming from my head? Don't doubt anything. Whatever you are feeling coming from your head is the answer. Keep your hand on your lap. I assume that most of you would have felt something, and this is the proof that you have that energy within yourself, and that energy has now rose. You have to keep that energy on top of your head. You have to keep channelizing that energy that you have. Shree Nirmala Devi is the founder of Sahaja Yoga, and she has given us a way how we can deal with our problems, how we can connect to the divine energy, the cosmic energy that we have, and how to lead a life in which you don't really worry that much. You just enjoy. You will be in a state to just enjoy. So Sahaj Yoga was given to us by Shree Mataji, and we are really truly blessed that at this time of, at this modern times, that in which we have a lot more misguiding things in the market and the society, we were able to find Sahaj Yoga, and it is really a blessing that Sahaj Yoga is the way we can, solve our problem, cater to our problems, and live a happy, healthy life. So that is what the session was about, and I really hope that this video will also help people that in future also, and you will also take it very sincerely that you will be able to change your life from now on. So we will just join our hands and bow down to Shri Mataji. Thank you so much for providing our self-realization. Thank you so much. So with this, we conclude our session. Again, I would like to repeat that this session we will be keeping, like, we will be scheduling this session for students and people who are pursuing careers on every Sunday, 8 a.m. This session would be live. And please do join. Please share this session with people who you feel that needs like a way in life, right? And apart from that, we have sessions in Hindi on this YouTube channel every day. These are daily sessions. If you want to share that as well with anybody, you can share. Please do share. And the timings for these sessions are morning 8 a.m., afternoon 4:15, and evening 7:45. Apart from this, we have a live deep meditation session that happens every day 5:30 p.m. So with this, I hope that you all have enjoyed this session and take as much as you could from this session. And with the grace of Shree Mataji, you would have felt something, I'm sure. So please keep it up. I know that it is very hard for many people to keep a good habit of doing meditation or doing work on yourself every day, but please keep it a habit that you will be working on yourself through Sahaja Yoga, because it is very important in this modern time. And hope you all will join in the next sessions going forward as well. So with this, we will conclude this session. Again, Shree Mataji, thank you very much. Thank you so much for conducting this session and for giving us our self-realization. Thank you, everyone. We will now conclude this session. Jai Shree Mataji.